Ladies and gentlemen, the faculty and staff of Brazosport College. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 Brazosport College graduating class.
Well, good morning to you. Relax, breathe, smile. This is the day that the Lord hath made, and for which you have been long waiting. We have too. And we're glad that you're here. Let's go to the Lord in prayer. For God so loved the world. If we love the world as God so loved the world, we would love the world well and love the world to life. Go forth to love it to life. Go forth to love. Love what you do. Love who you are. Love your family. Love your community. Love as an example. And remember, love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Love protects. Love trusts. Love hopes. And love perseveres. It never ends. You will be hurt if you love, but you will not be discredited. You will not be disappointed. Against such there is no law. Go, love the world well, and love the world to life. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Good morning. I'm Millicent Vallick, president of Brazosport College, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to our 2017 commencement ceremony. Today's activities serve as the culmination of a successful path of study and persistence for our graduates and their families and friends. I want to thank Dr. Barry Foster, pastor, West End Baptist Church, Freeport, for leading us in the invocation. I'm going to ask that you rise so that we may be led in the Pledge of Allegiance by Hung To, Vice President of the Brazosport College Student Government Association.
Please join the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States, the Republic, nation, indivisible, with liberty.
Will you please be seated? Good morning and welcome. We are so glad to have all of you joining us this morning. I'm Serena Andrews, Vice President of College Advancement at Brazosport College, and I want to add my personal congratulations to all of our graduates this morning. On behalf of the Brazosport faculty and staff members, I can say that without a doubt, we are so very proud of you and all of your accomplishments. It is my privilege this morning to introduce those that are seated on the stage and also the special guests seated in the audience. I would like to begin with those on the stage, starting with the first row of guests behind me on my right, your left. I would ask each person to stand as I call your name, and then you may be seated. If I ask for you to please hold your applause, that will help us very much. Starting on the end, Mrs. Carolyn Johnson, Chair of the Board of Regents, Brazosport College. Dr. Millicent Valek, President, Brazosport College. Mrs. Lucilla Henderson, 2004 Distinguished Alum and member of the Brazosport College Board of Regents. Mrs. Nancy Woolham, 2017 Distinguished Alumna. Mrs. Ann Bartlett, Vice President, Industry and Community Resources. Mr. David Marshall, Vice President, Business Services and CFO. Dr. Linda Villanueva, Vice President, Academic and Student Affairs. Mr. Marshall Campbell, Vice President, Human Resources. On the upper row, again starting at the far end to my right, members of our Board of Regents and faculty, Mr. Jason Cordoba, Dr. Jane Lideline, Mr. Robert Perryman, Mrs. Sharon Rogers, Mr. Steve Solis, Mr. Danny Yates, and the 2016-17 Teaching Excellence Award recipient, Brazosport College faculty member, Dr. April Julier. Please join me in recognizing our platform guests this morning. We also have a number of special guests seated in the front section to my right. These include guests of our platform party, individuals who have a part in our program this morning, and members of the Brazosport College Foundation. Please join me in recognizing these special guests that are with us today. At this time, please welcome Ann Bartlett to the podium, who has the honor of introducing Mrs. Nancy Woolham, our distinguished alumna for 2017, and Mrs. Lucilla Henderson, today's commencement speaker. Ann.
Good morning, everyone. Every 2 years, Brazosport College recognizes an alumnus who has left our halls and classroom and gone on to excel in his or her life and chosen career. Today, Brazosport College proudly recognizes the achievements of Nancy Woolham as we announce her as the 2017 Distinguished Alumna. Not a stranger to most of us in this room this morning, Nancy has definitely left her footprints in our community as a leader and a volunteer. With over 32 years working in the chemical industry, she is now working in her dream job as the District Director for State Representative Dennis Bonin. While working full-time, she is also a volunteer extraordinaire. She has served as chair for the Brazosport Area Chamber of Commerce, president for the Brazoria County Historical Museum, and is a volunteer coordinator for Demi's Difference. Other volunteer work includes Brazoria County Association for Citizens with Handicaps, the Brazos Historical Society in Freeport, and Habitat for Humanity. She also serves as a CAP advisory panel member on Shintech, BASF, and Olin Brazosport CAP. Nancy is a strong advocate of Brazosport College and of the Brazosport College Foundation, and holds a special place in our heart for the school's entertainment venue, the Clarion at Brazosport College. In fact, Nancy and her husband Gordon has sponsored many performances at the Clarion. Few things satisfy her more than saying that she's a former BC student. Please help me welcome Nancy Woolham to the podium.
Thank you, and good morning. Well, you did it. I've been there where you are. I know how exciting it is. And you're probably asking yourself, what's next now? What do I do? It doesn't really matter. You'll figure it out because you've had the best education and foundation at Brazosport College. And I think they deserve a hand before I finish. All right. Your graduation serves as a launching point. You don't know if you're going to go into the trade industry or whether you're going to go to work at all, or maybe you want to further your education. I decided after I got my 2-year degree that I wanted to get a business degree, so I did that. And I was older. I was in my 40s, and I still look 40. And so it keeps you young. So don't stop. And also your skills, you have to keep your skills up to stay in tune and keep up with today's workforce. There's always going to be someone behind you that has that expertise. That's what Brazosport College is for. They're here for you to update your education, your skills, and that's what I did, and I'm so glad. And it's also one thing, you should be proud of yourself because you not only had a commitment, but you've got pride as well. And never stop learning. Always try to learn. It's important no matter what. And another piece of advice, when you do get your career, own it, enjoy it, be respectful, be professional, and you won't have any regrets. And that's important, I think, in any life. And I know when I went to school, I had a full-time job, a family. I didn't know if I was going to make it, lots of tears, but I did, and y'all are here today, and you should applaud yourself and pat yourself on the back, and I'm proud of each and every one of you. And one last thing, you are now officially a Brazosport College alumni. So make sure you sign up because I'm a lifetime member. Thank you, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Nancy, and congratulations. It's now my privilege to introduce our 2017 commencement speaker, Mrs. Lucilla Henderson. Henderson, a Brazoswood High School graduate, attended Brazosport College concurrently during her senior year, as well as 1 year after high school. She went on to attend Texas State University and graduated with a BBA in marketing. She is an active member and a Paul Harris Fellow of the Brazosport Rotary Club and serves as a board member for the Alliance for Brazoria County. She is also a member and past chairman of the Brazosport Area Chamber of Commerce, as well as a board member for the Credit Union Executive Society, Council of Texas. She earned the Outstanding Woman of the Year award by Brazosport Area Chamber in 2010. Henderson was named Distinguished Alumna by Brazosport College in 2004 and was appointed to the college's Board of Regents in 2007. She is currently serving her 10th year on the board. Henderson spent 23 years in the shopping center industry, where she held marketing director and general manager positions in Lake Jackson and in Houston. She earned her CMD and CSM certifications as a shopping center professional. In 2008, she joined TDECU as Vice President of Marketing and currently serves as Vice President of Community and Business Engagement for the organization. She's been active in the community throughout her career, serving as a board member for Junior Achievement of Brazoria County, the SPCA of Brazoria County, and the Lake Jackson Development Corporation for the City of Lake Jackson. She is also active in youth ministry at St. Michael's Catholic Church in Lake Jackson. She and her husband Eric have 3 children, Audrey, Indy, and Emily. Please help me in welcoming Ms. Henderson to the podium.
Thank you so much, and good morning to all of you. What a great day. And I would also like to extend my personal congratulations to each of you for all of your hard work and dedication to get you to this point today. This day is absolutely one of my favorite days as a board regent for Brazosport College, because it is a celebration of you and all of your hard work. And I know it is for all of the folks here on this platform. We are all so invested in your success and know that it took a lot of hard work to get to this point today. And I know you have a lot of family and friends here that are supporting you, who have been with you on this journey. So we are part of your community, remember that. And we're always rooting for your success. And if you're going on to further your education, we wish you the very best. Or if you're jumping into the local workforce to help the industrial workforce needs that are so important to the success of our community, we wish you the best in whatever endeavor you choose to pursue. So once again, congratulations. So as you know from my introduction, I am currently serving as as Vice President of Community and Business Engagement for TDECU, which means that I connect TDECU with the communities that we are engaged in. This is a position that I love, and it's a position that I'm very passionate about because serving the community has been so important to me over the years. And when I stop to think about why that is so important to me, I think about how my parents modeled that for me. They modeled their faith and their values to my 2 sisters and I growing up, and their actions helped set high standards for us, ourselves, and for those that we surrounded ourselves with. This foundation in faith and values has informed my life and the choices I've made, and my husband and I have tried to do the same for our family. And I really believe that the work has to start at home. We have 3 kids, as you heard earlier, Audrey, Indy, and Emily. The older 2, by the way, are former BC students, and Emily is a current BC student. We love this college. One thing that was really important to me as a working mom was getting home early enough to cook dinner every night for my family, almost every night. That put us at the dinner table together, talking about our day and laughing a lot and sharing a lot. And I found that you really open up the lines of communication at dinner time with kids. Many times we learned more than we wanted to about what was going on at school, but it helped us stay connected with each other and share what's on our minds and what was going on in our day. And it gave my husband and I time to share our faith and values with them. And it taught our kids how to communicate, how to have a conversation, and become really great storytellers, which they are today. And I believe in doing this, that they will be able to have the necessary conversations that will be very important to their families, to their work, and to their community. And you can see by the state of our world today that the ability to communicate properly and fairly is so necessary. I believe that's why we see the divisiveness that we see today. I think we have forgotten to have how to have a face-to-face discussion about things important to us. And in the end, kindness and character really matters. We can disagree, but be kind and firm, really firm when you have to be. We've taught our kids that it's okay to fight the good fight and certainly stand up for yourself. But fight it with good judgment and respect for the other side. I truly believe that. So speaking of fighting the good fight, I'll share a bit about my career. I've been so blessed to have had a career that I've loved almost every minute of. And with a marketing degree and starting my married life back in Lake Jackson in the early 80s, in a community that really there was not a lot going on at that time, I never thought my professional journey would evolve as it has. I loved my career at the mall, starting there at the age of 23 as the marketing director. And as a marketing major, it gave me experience in advertising and public relations and special events. So it was just the perfect job for me. And with the background in retail, which I had worked growing up in high school and college, it combined the best of both worlds. After 5 years as marketing manager and spending the last few of those years renovating and re-grand opening a mall in Houston, they asked me to come back to Lake Jackson to manage the mall. So fortunately, by that point, I had accomplished everything that I wanted to as a marketing manager, and the timing was perfect because my husband and I were ready to start a family. So as a manager, I got to learn how a roof repair was properly done, how to correctly fill a pothole so contractors didn't get away with cutting corners with me. I also learned the importance of treating employees like family. In the end, I was doing development work and leasing and found out I truly loved doing that, and I was kind of good at it. My point to you here is that you never know where your career will take you and what hidden talents you may have. Be willing to learn, be willing to take risks, and be willing to put yourselves out there. So there were many challenges along the way. A great example was my very first merchants board meeting at the mall shortly after I started. My mall manager decided to tell me then, not when I interviewed, but then, that they lasted for hours and there was always a lot of arguing and disagreement. Great. So I made sure and spent a lot of time creating a solid plan and an agenda for that day. So that morning I mustered up all my confidence and courage, went in, presented my plan, and they approved it and supported everything. And the mall manager said it was one of the shortest meetings ever. So not that it was smooth sailing from there, because they kept me challenged over the years. Have you all heard the phrase, the meeting after the meeting? Well, that took place up and down the hallways of the mall each and every day with 70 store managers and business owners. I always had to be very prepared and on my game to build respect and to show success because my youth was working against me despite the results I was delivering. And that's where I learned perseverance. I developed a super tough skin and learned that communication was critical. I found that the more you stayed in front of your detractors, answering questions face to face, the less likely they were to complain so much. And I also learned that some people are just never happy, and no matter what you do, you can't make them happy. So don't spend all of your time focused on them. Just, do your best and spend your time with the folks that are going to help you build success and make a difference. I stayed with the mall for 22 years, and when I'm asked how I didn't get bored there, I remind people that the mall changed hands about every 3 years. And so I stayed in place and reinvented myself with every new mall owner. And that's where I learned the importance of flexibility and embracing opportunity. When I left my position at the mall to come to work for TDECU, my mall team presented me with a book filled at my going away party, filled with notes and letters from store owners, managers, community leaders I had worked with over the years. That book opened my eyes to the importance of your words and your deeds in service to others. You see, many of the letters and notes recalled a memory of something that I had done or said that truly made an impact on them. And I couldn't remember most of those situations. It was just, something that I felt was the right thing to say or do at the time, but I went on. But it meant the world to them. And it meant enough to them to write it down and share it with me. So I'd like to bring up why I think this all leads to why we're here today. We're all here for a purpose. And I encourage you to be guided by your heart, you listen to your instincts, and be open to others. I know well that you're given the right companions for the life you are to live. Some companions you would never expect. Some are in your lives for a short time, and some are in it for the long haul, and thank goodness for all of them. I know most of you have had those experiences where your path has crossed with someone that truly had a purpose in your life and you knew it. It could have been a professor, a friend, a coworker, or a passing acquaintance who was there when needed. So remember, your actions do not have to be huge. It can be words of encouragement or gratefulness for the smallest action, or just a smile and acknowledging that person's presence there. Try to use your talents to make this community and this world a better place. Grab your friends, your coworkers, your family, tackle a project at a local organization, or just help a family in need in your community. Again, what a difference you can make, and what may seem so small to you can make such a huge difference to that other person. So I believe that change in the world starts at home with love, unconditional love, and lots of time. Mother Teresa said, never worry about the numbers. Help one person at a time, and always start with the person nearest you. Home is truly where the heart is and where my heart lies. I wish all of you the abundance blessings that I have experienced, starting with amazing parents and sisters, a husband who I still call husband of the year after 35 years, my 3 wonderful kids that I want to be like when I grow up, and extended family and friends who are there with lots of love and support for me every day. And working for an amazing organization as TDECU, filled with people that I respect and admire. I wish this for all of you. And I know from looking around today that you have your cheering sections and supporters that helped you get to this point. And y'all couldn't see it because y'all were sitting facing this way, but the room was already filled. But after everyone took their seats, they opened the doors, and there were so many more people that just swarmed in the room that just reminded me of how many people have been there for all of you and want to celebrate with you today. They were there to help you take care of your kids, giving you encouragement when it all seemed too overwhelming, and just helping you push through to completion. Make sure they know how grateful you are for all they did. And to the family and friends, never underestimate the impact that love and support you showed will have forever on their lives. And the last thought I want to leave with you is always be mindful that we need each other. None of us is an island separated from the other. We can only build the future by standing together. So for all of you moms in the room today, happy Mother's Day. And again, my heartfelt congratulations to all of the graduates. Thank you.
Lucilla, thank you for your words of wisdom for our 2017 graduates and their guests. Graduates, I congratulate each one of you on your accomplishments and am certain that as you move on to future endeavors, you will maintain the standards of performance which have brought you here this afternoon. Will the candidates for the associate degree please rise? President Valak, on behalf of the faculty, I certify that these candidates will have fulfilled the requirements of Brazosport College and the state of Texas for the designated associate degree and recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
By the authority granted by the Board of Regents of Brazosport College and the laws of the state of Texas, I hereby confer on each of you, upon successful completion of all requirements, the designated associate degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. It is now time to officially move your tassel from the right side to the left, a tradition which signifies this most important milestone. You may be seated. Now will the candidates for the associate degree come forward so that the Brazosport College Chair of the Board of Regents, Mrs. Carolyn Johnson, may present your degree.
Receiving the President's Scholar in the Associate of Science, Quentin Allen Madiek, magna cum laude. Receiving the Vice President's Scholar and Associate of Arts, Jesse Ansa Corsa. Fermina Sofia Orozco. Receiving the Associate of Arts in Teaching, Shelby Ray Dumois. Michelle Lee Hutchings, cum laude. Estefania Jimenez Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Heather Sierra Morgan. Jessica Marie Carver Van Cleve. Receiving the Associate of Arts, Alice Danielle Area. Ashley Nicole Area. Samantha Ariasaga. Philip Kent Bailey, summa cum laude. Heather L. Byers, magna cum laude. Tanya Carmen Cadena. Wesley D. Clemens. Yanira Noeli Corchado. Savannah Joy Barnett. Sonia Deanne Crutcher, cum laude. Brianna Nicole Cuellar. Amber Walters Davis, summa cum laude. Stephen William Early, cum laude. Roland Romain Funes. Bethany Leah Gambino, magna cum laude. Avery Jade Garcia. Kiabeth Garcia. Zuri Sarai Garcia. Do it until we get it right. Okay. Kenneth Wayne Glass III. Elijah Durwood Green. Juan Roberto Gutierrez Jr., cum laude. Chelsea Aliska Hughes. Alyssa Michelle Irvin. Rebecca Ann Jackson. Raúl Edgardo Jaime, magna cum laude. Rosie Marie Jaramillo. Kristen Yvonne Jeter, magna cum laude. Lauren Johnson. Jeremiah Augustus Jones. Keely Nicole Kennedy, magna cum laude. Carolyn Elaine Langhoff, cum laude. Tanya K. Lavalas, cum laude. Benjamin Joseph Loftus, magna cum laude. Oscar Manuel Lopez, magna cum laude. Chelsea Lynn Martinez. Erica Michelle Milner. Tristan Austin Mullins. Alexandria Griffiths Parker. Lorenzo Grant Pena, cum laude. Joanna Edith Ramirez. Alyssa Renee Rios. Zaina Nicole Rodriguez. Valerie Ann Rodriguez. Jennifer Nicole Terrio. Lindsay Emily Tyler. Heidi Marie Williams. Amanda Lee Wood. A Miracle Joy Young. Zachary Joseph Zarate. Receiving the Associate of Science, Michaela Danielle Anderson, magna cum laude. Angel Espinosa Ayala, magna cum laude. Joseph Perry Bulasek. Megan Nicole Bowen, summa cum laude. Alyssa Michelle Bowers, summa cum laude. Angelica Maria Briseño. Molly Ann Brown, summa cum laude. Derek Ray Calzada, summa cum laude. Giselle Nicole Cantu, magna cum laude. Justina Jacinda Centeno. Carolina Cortez Solis. Bonnie Joe Crawford. Heidi Alexandra Christ, cum laude. Michelle Renee Damien. Dana Michelle Fletcher. Brenna Lynn Fox, magna cum laude. Alicia Galbadon, cum laude. Augustine Garcia Lopez. Jennifer Garcia Rodriguez. Tiffany Johnny Griffin. Chase Patrick Eugene Heath, magna cum laude. Kayla Michelle Hensley. Jennifer Hermosillo Leon. Madison Caitlin Kalishko. Mariel Velasquez Lopez. Mitzi Ninette Lopez. Jose Aldo Martinez. Vianney Martinez, cum laude. Lauren Audrey Matioski, cum laude. Kimberly Susan McLaren. Indira Isabel Mendoza, cum laude. Shelby Ray Milne, cum laude. Brandy Lynn Molina. Abigail Concepcion Morales. Marissa Renee Nava. Renee Alberto Nunez. Kelsey Deanne Oakes. Luis Alberto Ordóñez. Bethany K. Partlow, cum laude. Kayla Marie Perez. Jesse Ignacio Quinones. Camelia Evangelina Raso. Gabriela Rodriguez. Sierra Brooke Schaefer, magna cum laude. Christina Sue Schonert. Wyatt Taylor Stewart. Jose Luis Torres Jr. Alyssa Marie Villarreal. Jessica Danielle Walker, cum laude. Christina Kathleen Wilkerson. Alexis Woodruff, cum laude. Natalie John Nicole Chisambo.
You may be seated. Family and friends of today's graduates, thank you for being here this morning to share this celebration with your special graduate. We recognize the importance of your support not only today, but also throughout the entire educational process. So on behalf of all of our graduates, a heartfelt thanks. Class of 2017. Along with this support system of family and friends, there are also other people who have played major roles in your success. The strength and quality of any college educational program is in its faculty and staff. These are the men and women who have dedicated their professional lives to students, the learning process, and the principles of helping people achieve success. At Brazosport College, we are blessed with an outstanding faculty and staff, and I would ask that they stand and be recognized, and that you join me in acknowledging their contributions to your education. Faculty and staff, please stand, and thank you for what you do. Please be seated. Class of 2017, on behalf of the Board of Regents and the faculty and staff of the college, I offer my sincere congratulations to all of you gathered here this morning. You've worked hard to achieve this goal, and we commend you on your efforts. We wish you the best in all of your future endeavors, whether they be continuing your education, entering the job market, or other ends. Always remember that Brazosport College is your alma mater and your college of choice. Would the class of 2017 stand and turn and face guests for one last round of applause in your honor? Please be seated. We are getting really close to the time to start the party. But let me give a little instruction first. Immediately after the recessional, there will be a reception honoring our graduates in the lobby of this building located just out the back doors. Everyone is invited to attend. If you desire to take pictures of the graduates, you may meet them after the recessional in the lobby. And I really need your help with this part. We know you're anxious to meet up with your graduate, but audience, please remain seated until the recessional is complete and all of the graduates have left the room. Then join your special graduate after the recessional in the lobby.